Okay, let's jump into some Roto World headlines.
If you shake it near the microphone, it makes an even louder sound.
All right. Fortunately, we're gonna get away from all this positivity and all this jiggling, and let's talk about an anti-jiggling headline.
I definitely don't look like an old guy. I definitely don't look like an old guy.
It's even scarier on the screen.
I mean, it really is. It really is.
Good Lord. All right.
Yeah.
Rams wide receiver Cooper Kupp has a high ankle sprain.
But be honest, it's a little mesmerizing too, isn't it? I look like a cross between. You ever see I don't know if it aired. Someone else got in my ear. They used to do these commercials for Six Flags, and it might have been local. Six Flags is a national amusement chain. But they used to have this guy, like Mr. Excitement or something like that he had the big glasses, and he was an old guy, but he would start dancing and have like a lot of fun. I feel like I look like that, like a Mr. Magoo.
You know what you look like? You look like a cross between Mike Myers, the actor, and Mike Myers, the Halloween villain, is what you look like to me.
Mr. Six, I'm being told, is the name of him. But whoever got in my ear that said that, I look like him. I sort of look like Mr. Six. By the way, nothing to be proud of. By the way, Mr. Six looked ridiculous.
I would certainly.
Whatever. You know what? Whatever.
Right.
We're 5-5, baby. We were 1-4 at one point. Now we're 5-5. We should be 6-4. Taylor Heineke for president. All right.
In the playoff mix. All right. Cooper Kupp's got a high ankle sprain.
Now you gotta kill my buzz.
Yes. Initial X-rays were negative, so it doesn't look like a fracture, but it is a sprain, and it's looking like he might be out for a meaningful amount of time. We will get into Van Jefferson and his spot on the waiver wire. We'll talk a little Allen Robinson for better or worse, but obviously a huge shame with Kupp going down as the Rams season gets even worse.
Well, and that's the concern here, right? So their upcoming schedule at New Orleans, at Kansas City, home to Seattle, home to Vegas. You don't feel good about the Chiefs or the Seahawks game. Can they beat New Orleans on the road? Maybe. Can they beat Las Vegas at home without Cooper Kupp? Maybe. But the fact of the matter is over the next 4 games, if they go 2-2, even one, if they go 1-3, he's their franchise guy. And do you just? That's the question. Has he played his last game for the Rams? Because even if he's quote healthy enough to come back and say, I'm making up a date, week 14, week 15. If the Rams are out of it, why are you bringing him back, right? And I'm asking, as somebody who has Cooper Kupp on a bunch of dynasty teams that are all like in first or second place, I desperately need Cooper Kupp to come back, because I've built these teams to compete this year in a big way, and they're all rolling. So I really want my little Cooper Kupp to come back selfishly, but looking at it objectively, why would you? He's gotten paid. He got his deal, right? I mean, they got the Super Bowl ring. They're not winning this year. He's their franchise guy. Why are you going to bring him back and risk further injury?
He also played 21 games last year, and he takes an insane amount of punishment, amazing blocker, and also, he just takes a lot of hits, and he had a lot of receptions to take a lot of hits last season. So, I mean, the Rams, it feels like their season is just done at this point, and I wouldn't see why they would need to certainly rush him back, let alone bring him back at all. All right, let's talk about Jerry Jeudy, who escaped a major injury, which it looked like he might have had in real time, but he's got a minor ankle injury. Any interest in the next man up, the great Kendall Hinton?
No.
Okay. Sorry, Kendall.
No, I mean, Jerry Jeudy was inconsistent, and he's better than Kendall Hinton.
You know what shares of the Broncos pass game?
No, I mean, other than Dulcich, who ran a ton of routes, nothing last week that makes you excited. Now they're playing Vegas at home this week. Right.
Excited.
I mean, that's a nice matchup. Cortland Sutton might make my love list this week. But yeah, I mean, listen, to me, that's the benefit here is that Sutton, who was a fantasy starter, then you went back here. Sutton had 11 targets last week. So for me, especially in a matchup against Las Vegas, I think you feel good about Cortland Sutton and the amount of targets he'll get in this one. But yeah, I'm not interested in any other Jerry Jeudy replacement.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.